This is not working. Why is it here? Yo, I'm testing out multi-stream, so give me a second. I might have to shut the stream down and open it again. Where is this streaming? Why is it streaming here? How do I change the thumbnail? Okay. And what's the name of this stream? Okay, so it's using the... It's using the Twitch title. Hold on, guys. You're officially yeah, guys, check this out. So I'm using multi-stream, and I can see both Twitch chat and YouTube chat here. But I'm just trying to mess with some of the settings. Because Twitch now allows you to multi-stream, which is pretty sick. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to see emotes using this chat. And I don't know that I can ban people via this chat either. Okay, what was I doing? This, and then I gotta do this. Copy this, paste, 7. Add tags, copy, paste. Oh, the new Fallout show's coming up, so let me throw that in there. Fallout show, Fallout TV, Fallout series, Fallout TV series. That should be good. This is Streamlabs OBS. Is it not updating? There it goes. Now, what does my Twitch page look like, I wonder? It looks the same. Okay. Use all the buzzwords, yep. Just gotta update this. Alrighty then, now let's go to Okay, so if I click on this, boom, pause that. Thing is, I'm live right now. Yeah, so how do I manage this? Okay, here we go. All right. I got it. Cool. Okay, so we're not going to start a new account, but I will be continuing my, actually, I think I need to change my camera setting real quick. There we go. Okay. So this was the account that, or this was the playthrough that I stopped before Starfield came out. When I got the sponsorship opportunity for Starfield, I went all the way in. What's up, neighbor? I'm good, bro. I went, we went to part 6. So 6 times 6 is like, what, 36? Yeah. So we did like, this is like, actually I can just check. How many hours are we? 24 plus 11? 35. So yeah, almost 36 hours. And I made a post on YouTube that I wouldn't be continuing this playthrough. But seeing how I don't really think I'm going to be making many more Starfield videos, I do want to finish this run because, well, because I want to. It's a really good run, and we've got a lot of cool weapons. Let me see what weapons we actually have. Okay, so we've got, this is probably Overseer's Guardian. A kneecapping combat shotgun, an explosive harpoon gun, and I think we have flechettes on this, so it is like a shotgun. Then we have an explosive double barrel, a I think mighty laser rifle, and then I think this is party starter. And yeah, like I was thinking about, because I was thinking about what games I wanted to play, and what's it called? Dragon's Dogma 2 comes out at the end of this month, but I don't know if I really want to make content for Dragon's Dogma. Will you actually uninstall your mustache after you beat this? I will not. Actually, I've been thinking about getting a haircut and shaving. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I was talking about it yesterday with my mom. What music is playing? This is Kirby or something. Yeah, this is Kirby Air Ride. So on this playthrough, we're doing 100%. So we're clearing every zone. We're also doing infinite carry weight. As you can see right here, I have almost 42,000 pounds of carry weight. Music's too loud. Okay, I'll turn it down. I can also turn my mic up. I don't know if that would help at all. I think my mic's fine though. Lower? How about that? For me, it's really quiet. I wonder if it has to do with multi-streaming. What's up, Ian? I know, check it out, dude. I can see it on, I can see both chats combined. Isn't it amazing? It's beautiful. Now people can choose. How much VRAM do you have? And do you think 3 gigs of VRAM is good? I don't know how much I have. So, I mean, I could look into it, but not right now. I don't know what's good, what's not good. So yeah, we've got these weapons, and we're clearing every zone. So the first, like, again, 35, 36 hours of this playthrough was spent getting, like, a bunch of early game stuff. So, like, we wanted to get the Overseer's Guardian. We wanted to set up our infinite carry weight. And so we went to a bunch of different places, including Far Harbor, I think. And we got, I think we have, okay, we don't have a KDA shield, but we have the road goggles. I think that's all we got in Far Harbor. We've got the captain's hat, because it gives us 2 endurance. We've got the green combat shirt and boots, which gives us 1 charisma, 1 endurance. And then we've got the Black Ops chest piece, the Sprinters leg pieces. I'm not sure what armor we're wearing, what arms we're wearing. I think we have a Black Ops, the Black Ops chest piece, champion left arm, okay. But we'll be, and then we have the Destroyer's legs. But we'll be trading out one of the arms for the Mariner's left or right arm. I can't remember what it is. It's another one that increases 10%. And then we'll be trading the hat out eventually for the captain's hat. Yeah, Charisma Endurance. I thought you had stopped playing Fallout 4? I had. I stopped playing it for 6 months. And technically, if I'm continuing my last playthrough, it's still my last playthrough. Any interest in eventually doing a 1 life or no hit run? I've already done permadeath and completed it. It was a while ago. I don't know about doing another one, but no hit, that would be a big investment. At work, so I can't stay to watch all of the videos. Hey, thanks, Scorch. Yeah, I was thinking I was either gonna do Fallout 4, finish this playthrough, or I was gonna do Dragon's Dogma 1 in preparation for Dragon's Dogma 2. But I think I kind of want to do that on my own time. I don't really want to stream that. And I'm getting back into making content again, so I want to stream as well.
Know how much I sacrificed?
Fallout season, baby, yeah. I don't know what I'll do. Like the next thing that's Fallout related that I want to do is Fallout London, because it actually looks like Fallout London's coming out. What's up, Dragonborn? Fallout London OP shanking build. My idea for a Fallout London video would be like just basically like leaning super duper heavy into like UK slander like memes. Just like just talking in a flippin' super over the top UK accent and just be super annoying and obnoxious. But it actually looks like it'll be fun. And I would want to play Fallout London regardless. It's kind of crazy that it's taken, what, 9 years since Fallout 4 released? 9 years till the first like overhaul mod for Fallout actually looks like it's coming out. Like, I guess you could say Frost is an overhaul mod, but the Frost mod is so janky to me. And it's still using the same world as, oh yeah, we got the road goggles, which is intelligence. Gonna get a bottle of water. I'll bash ye headin'. It's a bloody mad lad, bruv. Come on. You want some jelly deals? What's up, Iron? Where are the road goggles? The road goggles, you can find them on raiders very, very rarely. Like less than 1%. But there's a guaranteed set in Far Harbor in the vault. Yeah. It's a UI overhaul. It's a everything overhaul. As I live here in the UK, there's so many great memes to use. Just look up some comps for a plethora of Britishy goodness. Yeah. It's probably my favorite impression to do. Okay, so last I remember 6 months ago, we were just clearing. Like, we kind of set ourselves up and we were clearing zone to zone. So we did the northern half of the map. All of these zones are cleared. Completely cleared. And we cleared from left to right, and then back right to left, then left to right again, and we came over here, and then we're clearing along the shoreline. And we're not doing any quests right now, but we were clearing. I believe we cleared all of this stuff. And we were gonna clear Wilson at Atomatoys? Is that how you say it? Atomatoys? We were gonna go there next. This playthrough will not be turned into a video now. It'll be archived on YouTube though. Turner, we're continuing our infinite carry weight build, and the primary weapons we're using right now are Well, this is the main weapon we're using right now. The explosive double barrel, just a random legendary drop, and then we're also using another random legendary drop with the explosive harpoon. Will you play Fallout 4 New Vegas? If it releases, yeah, I'll definitely play it. Like, the thing about all these Fallout overhaul mods is I would have played them years ago. But, like, I did play Frost, but again, Frost it didn't really hold my attention. It was, I don't know, it was just too jank. Is the goal to just be under encumbered? No, the goal is to flip in stack loot. Like, it's gonna be kind of annoying jumping back into this playthrough a little bit, but just because I kind of have to get my footing again. I have to figure out exactly what I had done, where I'd left off. I don't think I've done any of the followers affinities. I don't think I've really built a base yet. But yeah, I have to relearn the hotkeys. Yeah, basically press E on everything. If I remember correctly, there's a lot of landmines over here. This is a super mutant spot.
Sound, what is it?
Gia! Let's try to capitalize on this idiot salon. I think I have rank 3.
That sound, what is it?
Oh, I don't miss these loading screens, that's for sure.
Oh, boring. What's that? Gonna be a good fight. A noise?
Where? How do I get through? Oh my gosh. Give me the EXP, boys. I'm hungry.
God, spineless human.
Can I go up here? I don't want to blow myself up with this. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, boing, boing. Somewhere. Dude, there's so much more emotive than Starfield's enemies. Like going from Starfield back to Fallout, everything is so much more charismatic.
Little baby scared.
Little baby scared? Like the video I'm working on right now is kind of like, what's an overlord? This guy will actually mess me up. Guess not. Whoops, it's 9. But the video I'm working on right now is, okay, now let's go back to the beginning and let's pick everything up. The video I'm working on right now is a, kind of like, it's more of like a cerebral video where I'm just like painting a picture of why I love Bethesda RPGs and how Starfield kind of let me down. And just holding Starfield to a standard of the standard of Fallout 4. Because like a lot of people, when they were criticizing Starfield before it came out, were like, this game's just going to be... Where the FPS drops? What's up, Bachelor? Is anyone else getting frame drops? Yeah, I will be playing Fallout London. I don't know if I'll make a video of it. I might. I have an idea for one, but we'll see.
I won't be able to pick this.
I'll be able to pick this.
No use, not without a card.
No use, not without a card. What was I saying? Like, a lot of people criticized Starfield before it came out, saying it just looks like Fallout 4 in space. And to me, like, if the haters were saying, oh, Starfield's just going to be Fallout 4 in space, I was like, that's fine with me, because I loved Fallout 4, and I love space. So, like, if the worst case scenario is Starfield is equal to Fallout 4 in space, then I'm sitting pretty, right? Because I've put thousands of hours into this game. And then when Starfield actually came out, it's like, it's not as good as Fallout 4. A petition for you to re-record every voice on the game for a mod? That would take so long. I would have to get paid hourly for that. But yeah, the game in my opinion is worse than Fallout 4 in a lot of ways. Like, and that's not even just like a theme thing. It's not like, oh, I don't really like the space theme. It's like, I like the theme. I like the idea. But from a mechanical standpoint, Starfield is a regression in so many ways when compared to Fallout 4, which is like, it's really unacceptable because it's like Starfield came out 8 years after Fallout 4. So the video that I'm making is kind of diving into the specifics. The video is about kind of comparing it to previous Bethesda titles, but specifically Fallout 4, because Fallout 4 is like, it's a really, really easy comparison to make because it shares so many mechanics with Fallout 4, right? Mechanically, the games are very similar. Like there's base building. Mark's warning. Let's listen to this.
Damn it, Nate, where are you? After today's meeting,
So
it's
quiet.
gonna take a miracle to salvage the site.
Can I turn it up?
Contract, and you decided to take the evening off? Look, I wanted to keep the old man out of it, but what
Which
can I
character
do?
in Fallout 4 do I hate the
He
most?
called me out in front of the board. I had to
Um,
fire him. Where do you stand, Nate? Are you
Most
with me
hated.
or with him? I want you in my office Monday at 9 sharp. We can discuss the contract, or we can discuss your resignation. It's up to you.
I don't know. Off the top of my head, it's Piper, but I think I might hate. I think I might hate Kate more. I'm not sure. I gotta play Fallout 4 for a bit more to remember who I hate the most. Not to spectate too wildly, but do you think Starfield maybe suffered from being in dev hell for so long? I would not be surprised if they tried to implement multiplayer elements but failed or ripped them out just due to Fallout 76 backlash. I don't know. I'm sure there was a lot of wasted development time. Like,
Sweet.
looking at the procedural generation, it's kind of hard not to feel like if they had put the amount of... Because just looking at the procedural generation of Starfield, you know they sunk so many hours into designing that system and getting it into a working state. Like, it was probably so jank for so long. And it's just like, if they had put that same amount of time into other aspects of the game, like, I think it would have benefited significantly.
Hacking this is beyond me.
Hacking this is beyond me. Do I have any perks available? I don't. What perks was I guess I'll worry about it when I level up. What's my genuine opinion of Starfield? Well, that's what this video that I'm making is kind of about. And that's also another reason I kind of wanted to play Fallout 4 again, just to really like have it fresh in my mind what Starfield feels like, what Fallout 4 feels like. But I go down a long list in the video, or it's just a script at this point. I spent like 8 hours this morning writing it. Just like going over like any mechanical aspect of Starfield and comparing it to that same mechanic in Fallout 4. And it's like, on almost any metric that you compare Fallout 4 to Starfield in, Starfield loses. Like, there's less enemy diversity in Starfield, astronomically less. There's less weapon diversity. Weapon modifications are worse. Base building is worse. The followers, there's less followers. Like, Starfield has obviously some things that Fallout 4 doesn't have, like space combat and being able to build ships and stuff like that. But like, generally speaking, Fallout 4 just mechanically did things better. Like, it's not even a matter of like, oh, it's my opinion that Fallout 4 did this better. It's like, no, there just are more weapons in this game. The weapon customization is just better. The base building is just better. And with base building, it's criminal because base building and settlement building, what the hell? What's going on? Was added kind of as an afterthought to Fallout 4. And the fact that a space exploration game has more limited base building is just
Can't
like
break the code.
it's crazy. And yes, technically Starfield is a bigger game than Fallout 4, right? That's technically true because of what the I don't want to sit. Because of the multiple planets and stuff like that. And, like, yes, the cities are bigger. And there are some cities in Starfield that I think are good. Like, I think New Atlantis and Neon, those two cities, I think they're actually pretty decent. And they're fun to explore, and there's interesting stuff to do in them. But, like, every other city in Starfield, like, whether it's Sidonia or Hopetown or Gagarin or... I don't know. There's some other ones. Like, they're small, dinky. There's not really much to do in them. And they're just overall really disappointing. And it's like, well, where did... your excuse for not putting a bunch of, like, a whole handcrafted world into Starfield was this procedural generation and then... you know, these big handcrafted cities, but it's like really like that spontaneous like feeling that you get in Bethesda games of like getting distracted and then like ending up on a completely different quest line than what you remember, like than what you were initially going down. That experience happens more in Fallout 4 than it does. Oh, it talks about Arlen Glass, the guy at the slog. Actually, I kind of want to read that. That happens more in Fallout 4. Be advised, Arlen Glass is no longer an employee. Okay. And the fact that like, the only way that happens in... because it does happen in Starfield, that kind of like, oh, I got distracted and now I'm on a completely different quest than what I originally was on. That does happen in Starfield, but it's very rare that that happens as a result of like seeing something on the horizon and going and checking it out and then ending up on a completely different quest. Like, that doesn't really happen because the only times where you're like actually walking around handcrafted areas is in the cities. Otherwise... you're just walking on these giant barren planets. And there's like, yeah, there's procedurally generated random buildings and little events that you can experience on those planets. But like, they're really a dime a dozen. And like, they're not very compelling. Like, they're fun for a little while. You can go on a planet and jump around, but you do that on more than like one or two planets, and you're running into the same quests and, you know, the same Radiant events over and over and over again. And to be fair, it's not like Fallout 4 does that brilliantly either. Like, it's not like Fallout 4 has better random encounters. Like, they're serviceable in Fallout 4. You know, the random encounters are as good as they need to be. But like, it's still not nearly good enough in Starfield for them to have committed all of that time and development into making a primary pillar of the game's content random events. You know, it's like, oh, you're flying from planet to planet and you find a ship and the ship hails you and talks to you and the guy just says some stupid joke and makes fun of you and then flies away, and it's like, Or like you find that grandma and she invites you onto her ship to eat food. And it's like, okay, these are cool random events, but they don't make up for actual handcrafted content. Like, what is this guy talking about, man? On this flippin' radio or holotape. And that's the thing, like, even if you don't think super highly of Fallout 4, it was expected that Starfield would blow Fallout 4 out of the water functionally, mechanically. And the fact that any area of Fallout 4 is superior to Starfield, outside of like theme, because that's like opinionated, is just like totally unacceptable. Like the fact that, like, because you could make the argument, well, Starfield's a different type of game than Fallout. It's not as combat focused, and you're right. It's not. It's thematically it's different. It's much more realistic as far as its gameplay is inclined, and so there are stark differences. And you can't just outright say one is better than the other. You can say you like one better than the other, but that's only an excuse to like have less enemy diversity and less weapon diversity, you know? That's not an excuse to make the game play worse, right? I think Starfield's gunplay is better even with less diversity. I think the Starfield guns look better, but I think the legendary weapon system's worse. I think the feeling is worse. Melee combat in Starfield is so bad it shouldn't even be in the game. Yeah, you could argue that unarmed is better because that has like skills associated with it. But in my opinion, it's worse just because of how bad melee combat in that game is in general. It just feels awful. How do I get through that door? How do I get in there? Follow the wires.
No way I'm cracking
I
this.
can't. But yeah, like some of the guns look better. Don't get me wrong. Starfield has plenty of goofy guns, but like the weapon customization is terrible in Starfield. Like just downright awful. It's so bad. And the fact that like you can get more powerful by upgrading your weapons via crafting than you can by leveling